Hello my little stars, what you're about to see on screen will be timestamps in which you can skip forward to any section of the video. I actually respond to several comments on several videos in this one, all to do with the If series. Please also keep in mind a word of warning. It will contain a lot of yandere behavior, implied cuddling, kissing, etc. because Underswap Gaster joined us on the adventure and we all know how bad he gets. That being said, I hope you guys will enjoy Chapter 7. This one is all about Don Wingerdings himself. Anyway, there wasn't anything else I was supposed to add. I completely forgot as usual. Anyway, I'll see you guys towards the end of the video. Hello my little stars, it's me TwinklePhoenix and welcome back to Mafiafell by the darkpetal16. Today we are tackling Don Wingerdings' romance route. So this will be Chapter 7 for him. Now, I'm going to structure this the same way I did with Papyrus and with Asriel. I'll only focus on scenes in which he appears. But we are going to go back and reread the scene for the last section for Chapter 6 that features him. Now, if you want to see this in its fullest, in its entirety, you can see Sans' route for it. Or you can go and check out the bad ending for Asriel's route. Or just wait for the friendship route, because that'll be the whole entire thing from start to finish with everything included that I can find. Okay, that being said, let's get into this, shall we? So just to quickly recap, we were asked by Papyrus to come into the Black Swan the next day. Because apparently they were going to be low staffed. We came in. It was an absolute freaking lie. We were stuck literally cleaning silverware until we became sandwiched between a fluff ball and a chocolate lover. Who then we opened up about Lawrence, and then we just decided to go off and put up posters. Now we just ended up leaving one another, and I am briskly making my way back home alone towards the apartment. Because seriously, nothing's going to happen to you from point A to point B, considering how much of a freaking magnet my character is for danger. Like, my god. That being said, it was a good time. You don't have those very often. Yeah, no kidding, Solo. I know how you like to let me know. You start to walk home in a very fast pace. Understandable, it's super late, we're out alone. And... Good evening, Miss Twinkle. Casually greets a familiar voice. Your lips twitch into a witting smile. You murmur a soft hello to Wingerdings Gaster as he steps out of the shadows, as he normally does, since he normally does like to be in the shadows. Shadow Man. He says, were not at the Black Swan earlier. Actually, I was at the Black Swan, which makes me now curious. Did you actually come to the Black Swan directly yourself, or was it like Papyrus came in afterwards and then noticed I was missing and then went ahead and phoned to inform Gaster that I wasn't there? Which would have been a really interesting conversation. Just like literally phones up his brother like, brother, do you remember you told me to watch over my employee Twinkle? Yes. I seem to have misplaced her. What do you mean? She's not at the Black Swan. Oh, wonderful. Don't worry, I will find her. Alright, because I'm a little bit busy at the moment. Should I inform Sans? No, don't worry, I will find her. You just keep doing what you're doing, baby bones. You're doing a fantastic job. I'm very proud of you. Oh, really? Yes, no. We will talk more later. They're trying to be as calm as possible, and internally he's like, oh, this human is infatuating. Honestly, it would have been a lot better to just put her gently in the void, and then I can deal with her later when I'm not so busy. Why does she have to be so stubborn? And so unpredictable at times. Like, you can just imagine him just trying his best to, like, cope, because, you know, he's got a plan, he likes things being a certain way, and then there's me that's just, like, erratic, and I do things that are out of character and out of order, and he's like, oh, great, my freaking human's gone walking. No, that's actually a lie. We were technically at the Black Swan, we just left because we had company, which doesn't actually ever happen. You normally ditch work, yes? Oh, absolutely not. I can assure you, I'm a hard worker through and through. I mean, I really need the money to literally pay the rent and to keep the apartment that I have that may or may not belong to Dr. Rose with my magical roses. Gosh, why does everything always have to be yellow? Top Hells, why did you have to make it yellow roses? Couldn't you have made it another colour? Just like yellow, yellow. I've always hated the freaking yellow flowers. The felt like yellow roses. I can't escape yellow. Alright, alright. Anyway, no. I have something more important to do, he inquires. Yes, Archon, it's quite important. It's something I do all the time, and I'm surprised that the brothers aren't aware. They probably are aware because Sans like follows you and keeps an eye on you. They seem to know a lot about your routines and what you get up to anyway in general because they've been like monitoring your soul. Which makes me think they know something about the soul. Is this kind of like similar to the situation like in Underswap, where the soul, your actual soul has value in itself, that maybe there's something about the strength of your soul that makes it so infatuating that maybe like others will want to take it as well? Maybe there's something very unique about it besides your intuition, which apparently only activates when you've met the danger before. I mean, you still gotta die at least once to the damn thing. Wait, then that technically means I've died. Yeah, but I haven't died to... Wait, so Papyrus really did... Did Papyrus kill me in the kitchen fire? Was that an accident? What was with the weird dream for Papyrus? No. Okay, we're still... No, shut up, brain. We're not thinking about that right now. No. But that technically does imply that we met them before. And then us falling. Did we fall into the underground? Did we actually go to the underground when we were a child or something? Nah. No. No. Push that away. No. Go over there. Don't want to hear that thought at all. We don't need to make this any more complicated. Shut up, brain. We know that we went through abuse as a child. Brain, stop thinking things. We're in a romance route. We focus on romance. We focus on clues in friendship. My brain won't shut up right now. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, putting the posters for our clearly missing brother. Ah, he says. I can understand that. Wingerdings cocks his head. It is, however, growing late. Would you care for some company back? We know for a fact, the fact that our heartbeat is going to saying, except his offer will end up in the void, stupid. That's pretty much what I'm expecting that to say. Your cheeks burn as you mutely nod. Wingerdings offers his arm. Oh my god, he accepts it. He's such a freaking gentleman. Wingerdings is a perfect gentleman as he walks you back to your apartment. Unfortunately, your apartment has seen better days. It has. Name me at least one. When you arrive at your apartment, there are police there. Ugh. I freaking hate the police at this point. Of course. Looks like there was a raid or something, like you were... That while you were at work, huh? Yeah, at work. Papyrus was very insistent on us going to work. It's like he knew. You tightly rub your eyes. You don't want to have to deal with this. But what choice do you have? How unfortunate, says Wingerdings. Perhaps it would be better if you stayed elsewhere for the night. You said only for the night. Does that mean he would only, like he really was only going to keep me in there for one night? I highly freaking doubt it. Because time inside the void changes completely differently. There's a ... here. It would be too late if you let him take you again. No shit. Really? Because he's just like, oh my, you came... Look at you. Look what happens when I'm not watching you. You're out and about. Anything could happen to you. I can't always be here to, step in. Unfortunately, I'm just so busy at the time. But I really don't want anything to happen to you. I best drop her in the void for a bit. And Papyrus is just like, brother, you're not planning on dropping my employee in the void again, are you? No, I wasn't even thinking about it, I swear. All of a sudden, like, after this event, had you agreed, you just imagine, like, Papyrus, like, the next day, like, brother, have you seen Twinkle? No, I haven't seen it at all. Days go by, and Papyrus is, like super suspicious. Brother, I have reasons to believe you dropped her in the void. I don't know what you're talking about. Brother, I need her, she's my employee. You can't just go stealing my employee. But but Papyrus, baby bones. Brother, we are not having this argument. Give me back my employee. But Papyrus, she's so danger prone. Honestly, it's the best thing for her. That way then, should at least be somewhere safe, I wouldn't have to worry about her too much and I can focus on my work. Yes, brother, but I need her at the Black Swan. She's still my employee and still has a job to do. No. But baby bones. Papyrus has got you beat, Wings. Oh, fine. But after she does her job, I'll then put her back in the void. How about we compromise? I let her work at the Black Swan, and then come night time when her job is done, she goes back in the void. It's a compromise and it works, doesn't it, baby bones? Brother, I can't believe we're having this type of conversation. Well, come on, do it for me. For some reason, I imagine it would go back and forth with just Wings trying to convince Papyrus to somehow allow him to just keep the human there for as long as possible, while also still allowing the human to keep his baby brother happy. You know, find a compromise, some way they would be like in harmony and work for both of them. That way he keeps his brother happy and he keeps you safe. And then he can deal with the consequences of how you're feeling later when he has time. After all, the longer you're in there, the more conditioned you get, unfortunately. Anyway. Like where? Wings smiles. Well, I have a nice spacious spare area, which, the way he words it straight away, you don't say that about an apartment or a home. It's not the normal way to word it. There's a warm tingle in your chest. If you'd like to stay in it, it's very safe. Again, he said it. And it's very safe. Yes, the void is safe in its own way. I guess in this version, it is definitely a lot more safer compared to, like, the one in Undertale. Since he controls it a lot more. Since if you drop in it, you become, like, conditioned to love him. Like, he becomes all of your thoughts and everything. So... And because he does drop his brothers in there, and he wouldn't just drop them in the void if it wasn't safe to do so, whenever it was time for time out. Which makes me wonder, if Wings did go ahead and Lux put you down here, what happens when those two do something and they end up in timeout? Would they be like in another part of the void far away from you, or would they be able to sense you in there? I'm really curious. That being said, it's sweet, but also no. I appreciate the sentiment that he wants to keep you safe, and he's trying to reassure you as well. You know, like, it's alright, don't worry, I can assure you it's 100% safe. I've dropped my brothers in here like 1,000,000 times already. Sure, they're a little apprehensive about it, but they still came out 100% A-okay. They're still alive. And in one piece. And you're just like, I don't know. Oh, come now. No bullets. No people trying to kidnap you. Oh, God. Imagine if we get kidnapped or something. If anybody does something to me, my instant reaction for Wingerdings is void opens up, I never see a person again, or the police do anything at all. I just imagine him literally just making the void open up right underneath the whole entire police station, and whoop, everybody's gone. Anyway, something tells you that accepting it would be a very bad idea. No kidding. I mean, he's not lying though, you would technically be safe. You just wouldn't be allowed out of there for like years until he was finished doing what he's doing right now. Since right now, he literally is the one that started the chain reaction by literally causing the two mafia families to fight each other. And made them blame each other. Politely refuse. You would like to sleep in your own bed. Which, I need to ask something about Petals. I don't know if this is spoilerish, if you can, like, say it or not. Does Wingerdings' family work separate from, like, the Drameers, or are they, like, associated with them? Like, do they work under them, or do they count as, like, their own separate mafia family? Just out of curiosity, can you say yes or no to that, or would that be, like, too spoilerish? Because I'm just curious, are they, like, actively connected to them? Do they, like, work underneath them? Or are they, like, a separate family in this version that they kind of, like, work as their own mafias? Like, their own, like, sections. Because there's the 3 main mafias, and then you've got this family bit here. Do they, like, work under them, or do they work, like, separately? If that makes sense. Very well, he says. He shifts to move his arm and place it around your waist. Oh my. Gaster is one of the few characters that always goes for the waist, I'm just saying. Underfell did the same. Underswap as well has grabbed your waist as well. All of the Gasters have freaking grabbed my waist so far. I'm not against it. I'm just interested. My waist. Shadows lift up around you and obscure your view. When they are gone, you are in your apartment with him. Oh, so yeah, when we first meet Gaster is like invisible and we can't see him, or you're not supposed to see him, but our character did. And he uses a lot of like shadows and stuff. I'm not sure if the shadows come directly from him, or if the shadows are like connected to like the void aspect. But either way, like I said, who needs freaking doors? They can just come and go however they please. Wait, darkpetal16, does this pretty much confirm that Wingerdings was the shadow thing, or was that just a figment of my imagination at the start? At the start, when we're in the bathroom, our character literally says that they see a shadow thing watching them. Was that Wingerdings? Or was it just my character's mind playing tricks on them because they're paranoid at the time? Just to clarify. When they are gone, you're in the apartment with him. Oh, Wingerdings steps away and offers you a polite bow. At your service, my dear. Always so sweet, always so polite. Oof. Ooh, it's the polite and quiet ones you've really got to watch out for. Oof, they can be really deadly. Oof. You thank him. He straightens up and smiles at you, and he raises a hand and gently pulls forward a lock of your white hair. He raises to his lips and gently kisses it. Anything for you, my dear. Oh my god, freaking character, just grab him and kiss him. I know he's dangerous, but do I look like I give a toss? No, literally, just lean up. He's taller than you. Yeah, so you're gonna have to grab him and bring him down, don't you? Yeah. Either way, just freaking grab a hold of him, gently pull him down. Kiss him. I don't care, get a stepping ladder or some shit. Use the couch. It's a cute kiss, but I want more. You shyly giggle into me and look away. Dang it. You tell him you're already very grateful for what he's done. Wingerdings chuckles. I've hardly done anything yet, my dear. That's not what my soul said. He's hot, dangerous, and then stuff, but I can forgive him because damn, I like him. Of course you do. Yes. Yet, he repeats. He pauses. I'm unfortunately a very busy man at this point in time. You frown. But if you are willing to be patient with me, I would like to set aside some time to meet with you again, he says. Sure thing. I'll do my best to not get killed, not get kidnapped, and to not have any more flower pots attack me for any unknown reason. I am so excited. I want to see more from Wingerdings. I know why he's busy because, again, he's messing around with, like, the mafia stuff. But I still am excited. You'd like that very much, and Wingerdings smiles. Then I will come to you next time. I have more than a few minutes to spare. Oh my gosh, was there anything hidden here? No. Whew. Whew. Be still, my beating heart. Damn, he's hot. Wait, this means he's leaving. It's time to end your date. No! Kiss him! Freaking character, you disappoint me, how dare you! I mean, yes, he kissed your hair, but gosh darn it! Woman! Do something! Tell him he's hot! I know you're shy, but freaking heck! I could totally tell him he's hot. I know you could. My soul, my god. You're glad you can finally go to bed, completely spent from the long day, and memories bleed into your dreams again. Oh, my poor sweet brother Lawrence. Wait, why don't we just tell freaking Wingerding Sans Papyrus about Lawrence? Like, seriously, character, tell them about Lawrence. Maybe one of them knows something. They seem to know stuff going on about your freaking apartment and stuff. Go to them, ask them. I would. Just show them the poster. Ask if they know anything. You freaking told Kara and freaking Raltsy. Which, again, I'm still sus about Raltsy's freaking medical books. Whoever gives them to him, I want to know where he got them from. Did he choose to get those, or did someone give them to him? Because it was oddly specific that was medical books. Somebody wanted him to learn medicine. I swear to God, Asgore better not be trying to teach her Elsie to be like a freaking Dr. Rose or some crap like that. Or how to do things later on. I swear to freaking God. That was just a dark thought that came into my mind. I do not need that right now. Either way, gosh darn, I love reading Dawn Wingerdings. I'm glad that you do, my dear, and I'm sorry I don't have time for you right now. But I do promise I'll make time in the future for you. If you'll be patient. If I have to be. I better get some cutesy scenes. In the meantime, my brothers will watch over you. So try not to get into any more trouble. I will try not to, but with no guarantee. Because my character is danger prone and sometimes doesn't make the smart decisions because guess what? I can't always control her. She's a lot more sapient than some of the other ones. Gosh darn it all. So now we're going to head off into Chapter 7, where I will focus on the scenes with Daisy, with Gaster, and etc. So I will be right back. Okay, now we're in Chapter 7 called Detective Peterson, and a thought just came to my mind. We're a character that keeps coming back, and Lawrence called me Frisk. He said it suited him. Oh shit. Lawrence said we had a special cell. Is Lawrence aware of the power we have? Because he was always insistent when we never hurt anyone. Why did he choose Frisk? Why did Lawrence choose Frisk? He said it suited us. There had to be a reason Frisk suited us. Gosh darn, I'm supposed to be talking about this in the friendship route / Lawrence's route. Why is this coming to me now and why is this bothering me? Lawrence is very aware of shit. This is about Dawn Wingerdings right now. My brain is just like, Lawrence knew stuff. Lawrence called you Frisk. There's a reason for that. Oh, Lawrence, what the hell did you know altogether, buddy? Oh. And was our ability active when we were a child? Because I find it really hard to believe all the stuff we went through. Brain, shut up. Shh. But wait, does that mean we've already been to the Fell Kingdom as a child? Nah, we couldn't have, could we? Maybe. Hey, shut up, Brain. Shush. Shush. Brain, you're overthinking. Sometimes things aren't that complicated, so be quiet and go in the corner. Okay. We're here for love, not for crime solving. Mystery solving thingy-wingy. So, I'm gonna go find Wingerdings and Daisy, so we'll be back. Okay, wonderful. So, unfortunately, we just found out that Mr. Scott is sadly dead. But on top of that, I got to meet freaking Lucius Malfoy again. Or Draco Malfoy, whichever you want to say. Or it might just be, a very distant cousin that nobody talks about in the, the Malfoy family. They just don't talk about Edward at all because they just completely disowned him. Understandably, spoiled little brat. That aside, we've now, of course, returned home. Eat and take a hot shower. You get dressed and head out for work. You take a step. You quickly stop at Daisy's on the way to make sure she's okay. To your relief, the elderly woman is perfectly fine. Oh, thank goodness. But then again, she's probably completely fine because she's nice to both monsters and humans, though. To be fair. Who knows? Daisy greets you with that warm smile of hers. Twinkle, my daffodil lover. How are you? I heard your neighbour had it rough last night. Are you okay? Yes, thankfully I wasn't even home at the time. I actually got asked by my boss to come in, only to then find out it was complete and utter lie, and I ended up spending the whole entire time, you know, just polishing silverware. Got sandwiched between two friends. We went off on gallivanting adventures to put up posters, and then my knight in dark, shadowy armour decided to show up and be quite a gentleman and sweep me off my feet. It's been quite a fairy tale so far. Oh, my brother's still missing. Anyway, you reassure you're okay. You came to check on her, actually. I'm surprised that we're okay, considering we saw something terrible in Mr. Scott's apartment. The man's brain was literally blown to bits. That is pretty traumatic. I'm glad that you're okay. I definitely wouldn't be. Aren't you a doll? She says. Come and sit. How have you been? Do you want the honest full truth, or do you want half a truth? How do you answer that? You think of wingerdings, and you smile. Daisy's eyes brighten. My, what a smile, daffodil lover. Who are you thinking of? You hesitate only for a moment. You're not against telling, Daisy. You simply don't know the right words. Wingerdings is, well, you're awfully sweet on him, aren't you? Yeah, you are. He's sweet on you too, you think? You think? What do you mean you think? Yes, he's clearly showing he's got attractions for you, and he keeps trying to throw you in the void to make you madly in love with him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's into you. But the only difference is your soul remembers, you don't, so... yeah, don't worry, he's into you. He just doesn't have time at the moment. You tell Daisy you met someone suave, calm and charming, and with a little bit of darkness to him. Little bit of danger. Daisy gasps, and she enthusiastically pats at on the counter. Tell me everything. Where did you meet? At your apartment. He was stepping out as you were entering, and then he swore because you caught him, because apparently you weren't supposed to be able to see him. And that surprised him, because he's like, oh, shit. Well, this is awkward. Hi. Can you see me? Yeah. Oh, well, shit and balls sake. And then, you know, he got slightly embarrassed. You know, he got caught. That was unexpected, you know? It's not like wingerdings to get caught and to get taken by surprise. He wasn't really sure how to act. He had to then come later on and apologise, you know, and carry out groceries, while also protecting me from that elusively dangerous killer fiend, the flower pot. Which, again, well done to wingerdings, the defeater and killer of flower pots. That means he's 100% going to hate my yellow roses. He's probably going to murder that flower basket. Have you gone on a date? Not officially, but he did carry your groceries home for you, which, oh, so sweet. Daisy reaches forward to affectionately give your cheeks a couple of pinches. Stop pinching my cheeks, woman. You sweet thing, you look smitten as can be. What's he like? He must be a gentleman. He can be, but he's also a Don, so that's kind of concerning. Precious, says Daisy. You're happy with him? Yes. That's the most important thing. And that he treats you well, of course. Daisy leans on her elbows on the counter. I guess no blind dates for you. You never agree to a blind date, least of all when Don Wingerdings is involved. He's the Gaster and they are normally Anders. And to be fair, I don't want to at all make him angry. And also, if anyone tried to hit on me, I imagine that if I look away for 5 seconds, that person is gone and I'll be like, where did they go? Turns out they're just like stuck in the void, just going like, help! Help! So confused because all they did was flirt or tried to hit on me, and either Wingerdings will casually, you know, tell them to just not bother the lady, and if they kept persisting, he would then, you know, just casually make them disappear when they go around a corner. It's fine. And then I'll be none the wise, and he'd be like, oh, they just went home, it's fine. Don't worry your little head about it. You know? He'll deal with it. Either he will deal with it, or he'll have Sans or Papyrus deal with the issue. Either way. And here I was worried you'd stay alone forever, she teases. You remember our deal. Forget about that. I'm never going to be alone forever. I've got freaking yellow roses. They're like a freaking magnet that seem to be attracting freaking Dr. Rose to me. Don't know why. They're like, I'm over here. For some reason, they only magically bloom when I'm around. Why? Why do they only bloom when you're around? What is it about you that makes them bloom? No. Brain, stop it. Romance first. Okay. But the detective... Go over there. Oh. It happened again. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Isn't it though? Agrees Daisy. I love making bouquets for weddings. And when you get married, you'll let me do the flowers at your venue, right? You can tell Daisy there's still some time away. Time can be funny, says Daisy. Could pass by in the blink of an eye. She looks out her shop window, sighs with the way the city is going. A lot of youngins are jumping into marriage sooner than most. Live while you can is what they say. She gives you a wink. So long as you don't elope, I want a wedding for you. Something magical. You deserve no less. Don't worry, it won't be magical because apparently magic is a part of my life. I've got a magical pocket watch, magic freaking flowers, a unique soul. I have the power to reset apparently. And who knows, maybe my brother had freaking magic and I never knew. What does this say? You want that too. You don't want to get married without your brother. Daisy's expression softens. I understand he means a lot to you, Twinkle, but you can't put your life, your happiness on pause indefinitely. Well, my character's like, about that. This is why I really think my character already possibly has gotten to that point in the story where, like, she's seen what became of him. But because she can't remember, she keeps going through this journey repeating. Keeps trying. Because I don't know, maybe she does know. Or she could just be laughing at the simple fact, yeah, about that. Whenever I die, I just come back and do the same thing over and over again. Oh, God, a wedding. Maybe one day we'll get there. Oh, God knows how many resets it's going to take till we get there. You give her a smile. She doesn't understand how stubborn you are. Yeah, but you are very stubborn. You're really hard to kill, too. It won't be indefinitely. It won't be forever. You will find him. You are filled with determination, making me wonder, have we been to the underground? Have we been to the underground as a child? And because we were malnourished, you wouldn't have recognized the character. If my character did meet these monsters prior... No, surely it was now, because again, you were malnourished. You did not look like you do now. You look completely freaking different. Brain, shut up. Don Wingerdings. Folks, is Don Wingerdings. But we did tell her now about Don Wingerdings, and of course, we spoke about Lawrence, that apparently if Lawrence is alive, we get our wedding. If he's not... I don't know. Our character is determined to find him. But again, you will find him. You know you're going to find him because you have found him before. But I don't know what condition he's going to be in. But regardless of what condition he's in, you do want that closure. Regardless if he's dead, if he's in a fate worse than death, like, you know, Archmage Dion was. Or if he's just a soul, and the soul is what's talking to you. Or maybe Lawrence is actually a part of him is inside of you, and that's why you're hearing him all the time. But I don't know. Either way, let's now skip forward and find our dashing Wingerdings again, and see what happens next, shall we? You and Daisy chat for several more minutes before you leave for work. Off we go! Okay, so, at this point, what has happened is we went to work, we talked to Jennifer. After that, all of a sudden, Mr. Detective Peterson here shows up after years, wants to talk to you and brings you an envelope that is magically sealed. And apparently, you can open this thing, but we didn't get time to read it because apparently somebody decided to literally shoot up the diner we were in because my character was like, hey, yeah, let's totally get in this diner with giant windows and just sit there. Detective Peterson, you are not a smart man to bring us to an obvious place that could easily get hit with giant windows. I'm putting it against him on that one. That was a dumb decision. Because I'm pretty sure my character didn't decide on the location to sit. And of course he got followed and someone wanted to kill him to shut him up. Because probably what's in this envelope is a clue or something to do with the Deathly Beast, Lawrence, or whatever the hell is going on inside the place with, you know, the goings on. Because we do think there's like an illegal fighting thing going on. Oh gosh. Anyway, you run for hours around the city, circling through alleyways and cutting across the parks. It is late at night and all over the city you hear the chaos. Stars above this mayhem. Damn whoever started this. Wingerdings. What was that? I could have sworn someone said my name. Possibly, brother. I mean, you did technically cause two mafia families to blame each other. Yes, but they don't know that. They think the other one did it. So easily to fool. Such children. Humans can be so stupid sometimes. So barbaric. Damn them. Detective Peterson. You can't tell if you want to laugh or cry. You hiccup to catch your breath as you continue to flee through the city. You can't stop. What are the odds? The chances? Detective Peterson comes to the city and gets immediately shot? No. No way. No way that's a coincidence. No, he got stupidly followed. Somebody followed him. They were waiting for him to give the note. Which means somebody had to know about... They didn't want Detective Peterson to bring you anything to do with Lawrence. Anything at all, because if you look into whatever involving Lawrence, it's going to then uncover the rest of the stuff that they're trying to keep hidden. God. That was a headshot. A clean headshot. They opened with his death. Got him. Detective. Fuck yeah, did it. They targeted him. Yeah, and they didn't want any witnesses because they killed everyone. Just like they did Robert. Poor freaking Robert. Robert didn't deserve that. He was just looking to try and find stuff about damn thing. But what happened with Lawrence? Rudy's gone. Robert is gone. Peterson is gone. Why is there a lot of male characters dying? Mr. Scott is gone. I'm losing friends. I've only got freaking the girls now. And, thing. Oh god, don't tell me like real. Blame my neck. Oh my gosh. Was Lawrence a target too? Yes, he probably most definitely was, but he got himself involved in something worse, didn't he? You do not dare return to your apartment until it's late, and you're absolutely certain no one could have followed you. You return with trembling legs and an exhausted heart. You barely shut the door when you hear a knock. Biscuits. Miss Holmes, this is the police. We saw you enter. Open up. Yes, sir, you did see me enter, and you also saw me in the state. Can you tell? Holmes, the last name Lawrence gave you, the both of you when you ran away. You do not want to open the door, but you don't think you have a choice in the matter. You're physically drained from escaping the diner, and there's no way for you to sneak out of your apartment as it is. We'll shake your hands if you open the door, and you see the two officers outside. No, 3, because one is cowardly hiding me in the frickin' corner out of sight. Ugh. What are you doing back there, huh? You swallow roughly and you ask what's going on. The first officer, John, from his name tag, flatly asks you, do you know a Detective Peterson? Do you see the state I'm in? Do you see the blood, cuts, scrapes and all this shit? And you're asking me if I seen a freaking man? Excuse you, I had a near-death experience. You should be saying, oh my goodness, you need to go to the hospital. But no, it's because, you know, he's clearly in on it too. And he's just like, eh. You give them a blank look, because clearly they don't give a toss about how you look. The second officer, Ben, from his name tag, did you meet with a Murray today? No, I met with a watermelon, and I stuck a face on it, and I called him Peterson. Easy fucking job. You don't say anything, and there's a warm tingle in your chest. You don't need to. You quietly ask them what they want from you. Miss Twinkle, the officer says slowly, quietly, we left you be the past few years out of courtesy. Why, thank you. Your hand tightens on the doorway. and there's a warm tingle on your chest. You know, if Papyrus finds out about this, or Wingerdings, or even Sans, you lot will really regret doing this. Your blood of one of our own. In other words, obviously darkpetals can, you know, clear it up which one they were talking about. They were talking about the fact that because Lawrence was a police, they have like a code, but, you know, now that we're not a child anymore, they're like, screw the code, screw the thing, you keep getting nosy, we're gonna forget that you've got connections, and we're just gonna bloom and get rid of you, pretty much. And you were a child then, you're not anymore. You swallow roughly. What do they want? It's time to stop searching, answers Ben. You understand? Time to stop searching. Time to stop searching. I can put up posters if I want. It is a free country. You do not control me. I am not doing anything to, like, bother you. I am not, like, getting in the way of the police. Nobody said there was anything illegal about putting up posters. At all. I am not, like, actively going out investigating shit, breaking and entering. I am not, like, threatening individuals with my presence. I literally just got invited out for food, and then I nearly got shot. And also, I do a lot better job than you do. Obviously, not all the members of the police are going to be in on it, but a majority of them are. They've probably been told by a higher up, aka the one that bought all the freaking Rolex watches, because clearly the freaking commissioner's involved in this, because there's no way these freaking guys are the ones there. It's going to be like the higher up, the commissioner with his freaking son, because there's no way a commissioner can afford 30 goddamn Rolex watches in that a short amount of freaking time. I got absolute malarkey bullshit. It has to be Asgard's doing. Gosh, I like throwing Asgard underneath the bus, don't I? I really should stop doing that. What if he's a lovely man? But then again, there's been so many times where he has not been. And I keep thinking that we are dealing with like a combination of Mafiafell meets Undertale, and in Undertale, Asgard was the bad one. Either way, I'm getting threatened. And Papyrus said before, like, he has connections to, like, the police, because they, obviously, when it comes to, like, Papyrus's romance, they, talk to Papyrus. Wingerdings hasn't, like, directly gone near them, so I don't even know if they've, like, seen Wingerdings. Wingerdings just, he's, like, a shadow to them. I don't think they're aware of him. I think they're only aware of Sans and Papyrus, and they haven't, like, directly seen Wingerdings. At least not all of them. You do not respond, you clench your jaw and give a little nod. Good evening, miss. You slam the door shut. There's a warm tingle in your chest, and you look down at yourself. Yeah, because these guys don't freaking give a toss about the condition you're freaking in. What did my character say by here? They said, if only you could remember before it's too late. Oh god, yeah. If only you can remember before it's too late. So in other words, I'm literally racing against the clock to save Lawrence, aren't I? Is that it? I'm literally racing against the clock to try and find Lawrence before whatever is happening to him, it goes too far, it goes past the point of, like, no return. Or before things get 10 times worse than they already are. Is that what I'm dealing with? Is it a race against the clock? Oh shit. So I might actually be onto something, that we probably have seen what becomes of Lawrence, and then we reset it, and then we're trying to do it again to try and change the fate of Lawrence, maybe? But would it really be something like that? I don't know. But then again, we do affect flowers. We made them bloom. Why did we make them bloom? Again, friendship out. Right. Anyway. Either way, this interaction by here, I only need to go and tell Wingerdings what happened. I literally got threatened. And I imagine that those officers right there probably wouldn't make it back to the police station. Wingerdings would be having a say about them literally threatening me. Because you don't threaten a lady. You look down at yourself. Stars, you're a mess. There's still glass in your cuts and you're covered in blood. Your palms and knees look like a mess and you're certain your ass isn't any better since you slid back out the window. Adrenaline can only carry you so far. And you've reached the edge of what you can do. Stars, what do you do? There's a warm tingle in your chest and you're not safe here. Not anymore. You need help. No freaking, you needed help since day one. And the thing is, we're gonna need Gaster's help. You need his help. Papyrus takes a long drink from his coffee. The skeleton monster sits at his recliner, enjoying the rare moment of peace. Everything has been frantically busy since Wingerding set things off. He and his brothers have had to constantly run around and put out fires that would impede their business too much. He understands some chaos is inevitable, but stars, it is bordering on madness. The city is ready to boil over. Ring ring. Papyrus does not sigh. He has too much self-control for that, but he wants to. He forces himself to stand up and he sets his coffee down. He picks up the phone and a soft voice goes, "Hello? Hello, I'm sorry to bother you, boss. Would it be okay if I stay at the Black Swan for a few days?" Okay, so, Darkpetal did already explain this. Apparently, because we don't have a phone, our character actually literally went all the way to the Black Swan. I'm assuming we're given keys to allow us to go in there. I'm assuming. Either that or it wasn't, like, fully closed yet. I don't know. Either way, we got access and we're calling from there because, honestly, it is a lot safer in the Black Swan. There's no windows. Nothing's gonna shoot me. And also, there is kitchenware. If anything comes through that door trying to kill me, character, get a goddamn chair. Smack him on the head with it. You promised Lawrence you wouldn't kill anybody, but you never said that you wouldn't knock someone out cold. You have a right to defend yourself. Just saying. What do you mean? Was your apartment hit? Something like that. Papyrus is about to answer when Wingerdings enters the room. Wingerdings notices the phone and tilts his head. Papyrus places his hand over the phone's receiver and says quietly, "It is Miss Twinkle." Wingerdings immediately plucks the phone from Papyrus. Wingerdings? Come on! Papyrus makes a noise of annoyance. "Brother, don't take the phone off me. I'm talking with my employee. My friend." No, baby Bones, leave this to me. "Dear Twinkle, are you alright?" "Oh, hello, Miss Wingerdings." "Yeah, I'm fine." "You're not fine! You're bleeding! You've literally been through shit! What do you mean you're fine? Shut up, woman, you're not!" "I was simply asking a favour from Mr. Papyrus." "Really, character? Really? Oh god, if Wingerdings sees the state we're in... Oh gosh." Oh boy. Well, it's going to be interesting seeing his reaction. "What favours? There's something I can assist you with," Wingerdings asks. Twinkle goes silent. Wingerdings looks to Papyrus. "She asked to stay at the Black Swan. Her apartment was hit." Not just that at all. I technically was threatened and a man got killed." Dear, coos Wingerdings. "You can stay here." "Oh, bloomin' heck. What?" "What?" Twinkle goes. That's Papyrus like, "What?" "You're at the Black Swan. Stay right there. I'm coming for you." No. Wingerdings hangs up, amused from the tone of her panicked voices. The reason we're panicked is as soon as he sees the state we're in, oh my god. His reaction. Oh my. He's going to have such a reaction at the state we're in. Because obviously we didn't want to, like, trouble Wingerdings, but also, like, we're literally... If he sees the state of our character's going to have to freaking tell him what happened. She can't keep it from him. Wingerdings isn't one of those characters you can just keep whatever you freaking want from him without having some consequences. I mean, he's gonna be like, "Oh, she gets... Look, I love the sound of her right now." "Brother, we still need to talk about the fact you took the phone off me." "Oh, I am sorry, baby Bones, but I'll make it up to you when I get back. I need to go and pick up my human." "My employee." "Yes, but also Twinkle. You prepare a room, and I will go get it." When he, like, gets her and everything, he's just trying so hard to not lose his cool. Because as soon as he finds out... Because, again, he has connections. He'll find out whoever was responsible, and they will 100% not live to see the next sunrise. That's what I'm imagining. Because he's going to flip. the stage we're in, we are actually injured and hurt. I don't know how he's gonna fully react, honestly. There are, like, many ways he could take this. But we definitely need medical attention, that's for sure. And then there's the whole thing with the note. We're going to have to tell him about Lawrence and about the police threatening us, surely. But we're also going to be staying at Wingerding's, Sans and Papyrus' house. Oh my god, I'm going to have to try not to wake him up as well. Because Wingerding's has really strict rules. Oh my goodness. One outcome could simply just be Wingerding's enters the freaking Black Swan and it's just, oh, Twinkle, there you... Twinkle, what on earth happened to you? I fell? That does not look like someone that's fallen. Because, I mean, what excuse can you give him? You're going to have to eventually say, well, it was a very odd day, I can tell you. I met Detective Peterson, and then he got executed. And then I was nearly killed because apparently no one was supposed to survive. And then I got automatically threatened right away because apparently the police were at my apartment at the exact same time Peterson was getting shot, waiting for me to come back just to threaten me. How rude. But at least they're not aware of the note, though, which is currently in our bra. Which I'm also kind of concerned with. What is on the note? And also, are we going to be okay with Wingerdings? I mean, there's still a rule about, like, not entering his office and to not wake him up. But knowing our character, we're going to get curious. And, like, Sans and Papyrus. Sans is probably going to be on Papyrus. Is going to give you, like, a word for him. Well, you should be completely fine so long as you don't go in my brother's office. And you also do not wake him at all. Why? Otherwise you'll end up in the timeout, and we don't want that now, do we? What is the timeout? Don't ask. Don't worry, you'll do fine. I trust you. Besides, you could always stay in my room with me. Huh? I thought I was getting my own room. You are, but you could stay with me if you wanted. I wouldn't be against it. But I would prefer you not to go nosying in my office without asking me permission first. If you do not mind. But this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be in a house with 3 boys. Which also means we're going to learn a lot more about the mafia and stuff going forward. But I really hope we get the wedding scene, though. But again, as I said, like, from what I'm getting from, like, Wingerdings' personalities, anything that goes against what she wants, we may not see it again. And the objects of the wedding, whoop, they're gone. Somebody tries to, like, harass me. They'll either get glared at or, you know, they'll be gone. Wingerdings just doesn't tend to, like, be physically violent. He normally likes to use, like, his magic and other stuff. Whereas Sans is, like, verbal and more physical. And Papyrus would rather, like, talk to you first and not go into the violent stuff until it's, like, a last resort. So, I really enjoyed that. I'm really excited to see what happens. I love our character's reaction to Wingerdings right at the end there. I really can't wait for the next chapter to find out, like, what is his reaction going to be when he sees us, and to also, like, see the dynamic of the boys in the house, as well as, like, where that's going to take us next. But I really have a bad feeling about Lawrence. I also do hope we're going to tell them about Lawrence, because we told Raltsy and Kara, but I'm pretty sure they already are aware of it. Sans seems to be aware of it, at least in his route. Anyway, that's a wrap. We're now going to head off and finish Friendship Route. And when that's done, we will go and do some of the other ones. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, that was Dawn Wingerdings. I'm so excited we're getting further along. We're being in the house. I'm assuming we're going to get quite a few interactions with him. Hopefully. I don't know. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Well, see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Thanks for watching. Alright, little sister, what exactly are we doing here? Oh, well, I asked you along because I wanted some help covering the comments section. So today we're going to be reacting to all the comments left on the videos that I haven't gone about to responding to. Really, and how many are there? Quite a few, so we've got to get through them pretty quickly, okay? No worries, we can do it easily, little sister. What's wrong, Lawrence? There, appears to be someone right behind you. Oh, don't worry, that's probably just Gaster. He likes to do that from time to time. Which variant? Oh, probably Underswap. But, what color jumper is he wearing? Orange. Oh, poop. What's up? Oh, nothing. I was just admiring that flower crown you have on. Who gave it to you? Why do you have it, and why is it magic? Do you have to get so close to me, sir? I'm trying to read the comment section here. Don't mind me, I'm just fascinated. I am a scientist, after all. Yeah, but do you need to get so close to me? Why, yes. Why not? I mean, we will become friends, won't we? Can you, like, stop being so creepy at the moment and come right out? Alright. So what, comment section are you responding to? To your video, actually. Oh, really? Well, in that case, sure. I'll definitely join in on this one. Little sister, who exactly is that? Oh, don't worry. He's just one of my many Undertale friends. Little sister, that just makes me even more worried about you. Oh, don't worry. At least it's a lot better than the serial killer that's after me. Huh? Nothing. Let's read the comments, shall we? Let's start with the first one. Our first one is by Lady, aka darkpetal16, who said the following, to do with the video we're looking at here, which is If Underswap Friendship Route, Episode 4, Hotland Lab. So this one here, we just focused on friendship, meaning that none other than Gaster would be one of our main concerns. And I actually asked various questions during this, so let's see what our wonderful dev said. Smiley, the little Gaster lol. Ugh, don't get me started about the little Gaster. Okay, so here's a response to one of the questions, or two of the questions I had. WD's soul just has a high compatibility with a wisdom soul, which is why his piece had to rest inside a wisdom soul liquid. He calls to anyone with a strong soul, a soul with a signature powerful enough to be picked up through the barrier. You just so happen to be compatible enough for a soulmate connection on his route. Okay, so what's happening is the liquid that's in the jar with his soul amplifies his power, so he's able to call out to other souls. We don't have magic, but that's not what he's after. It's not a being that has magic. It's the essence of your soul that's what makes you you. That's what makes you powerful and unique. So when he calls out, it explains very clearly here why our character in Romance Route suddenly just ignores all logic and just beelines after him, and literally becomes the Yandere themselves. They hear the call, realize the emotion and connection, and just go straight to him like a magnet. Whereas in friendship, you're constantly hearing him talk to you, and he's affecting you, taking control of your actions and bodies at time, because he likes to be in the freaking front seat telling you what to do. You are the puppet, he is the puppet master, you're the little moth, and he's the flame. So, that does explain though strong why our character acts like a freaking idiot in friendship. In friendship we have more sense, but in romance we I questioned why my character wasn't letting me control her as much, because she literally just flings herself at the glass when she sees Gaster in there, at least part of his soul, and just smashes the damn thing. And he just finds it utterly adorable how very desperate we are to get close. Thankfully, he finds that a very good turn on. But of course, I do love a determined woman, if I'm honest. Winged dings. I prefer to be called Gaster, if I'm honest. Okay, sorry. I've been playing a lot of If Mafiafell. Feel free to tell me more. Yes, middle is a weak point in the barrier to pull souls through. So this was another thing that I really couldn't understand, which was why my character kept constantly having to go to the middle of the lake. If you notice, they could have just gone to the edge of the lake, but no, they actually wanted to hire a boat and get straight to the middle. Once we were in the middle and we hit the water, we got pulled down by Gaster, and it was confirmed that Gaster was pulling us, and then we ended up into the underground. So, all of this was because that was the weak point. Thank you for confirming. Dion didn't knock you out. You passed out because of the constant strain on your soul from wingedings trying to control you. Oh, well then, I'm so sorry to Archmage Dion. I'm so sorry that I blamed you for that when it clearly wasn't your doing, but this one behind me. What was my doing? I have done nothing. Little sister, are you okay? Yeah, I'm so used to him being weird and doing things like this that at this point, I'm not surprised anymore. Okay, so it was wingedings. I would understand, because wingedings literally forces you to leave Asgore. He forces you to go to the lab. He starts taking control of you once you try to get some control of yourself. He just does not like you fighting him. Soul sweaters are so warm. Haha, yep, he can make you a plushie. He can make me a plushie. You can make me a plushie? Well, I can. Though I think you're referring more to the romance round, correct? Yes, but can you make one? Of course I can. I'm very talented, you know. I'm very good at what I do. Are you done looking at that yet? No. Let's see. Yeah. Dion snuck the spell on. I freaking knew it had to be him. The apprentice mage who made the notes didn't kill anyone. Oh, thank goodness she didn't. She was their medic. She was interested in studying monster death, but from a medical perspective, she wouldn't want anyone to hurt anyone. Oh, bless her, she was a pacifist. She also wanted to directly approach the monster straight away and not stay hidden to see if peace could be possible. When the other mages were caught by the guards tried to arrest the mages. The mages fought back. Ah, oh, dang it, man! The deaths weren't intentional on anyone's part, but it was just a battle that got too big. In other words, the mages shouldn't have automatically started like, oh shit, they're going to arrest us, quick! Fight back! There was no need. They could have just stayed calm. They shouldn't have, like, freaked out. The monsters were... I mean, Sans was a guard at the time as well, can I just say? And you guys got worried? Come on, they're a bunch of bunnies and a cute little skeleton. I wouldn't have freaked out. I mean, I didn't freak out when he went for me. And he stuck me with a terrible maze, and you guys... I don't actually know if you guys got to skip the maze. Anyway, moving on. But thank you for clarifying that that was just a total misunderstanding and it wasn't really intentional by anyone. Regardless, they shouldn't have acted the way they did. They could have been a bit more calm about it. And they could have at least not hit my little brother. Which, yeah, that's another question. Was this technically the battle where Papyrus did get hurt? Because I know the bunnies got killed. She sacrificed herself to try and save one of her friends. Oh, bless. Sans killed her. Well, I'm not going to hold it against the freaking cinnamon roll. Against the blueberry. She tried to use the last of her magic to send the notes off, but Dion intercepted the spell to add his own, which caused it to fail. Freaking Archmage Dion, you freaking nincompoop. Why? It was a forbidden spell and you shouldn't be using forbidden spells in the first place. And the fact that he intercepted, that explains why they were scattered all around the freaking underground. But help could have been sent in sooner if he hadn't interfered. Ah, gosh darn it, because people never got closure or knew what happened because of him. Well then, not the smartest move on his part if I'm honest, but what can you do? Desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose. Still, the outcome wasn't exactly what anyone was expecting. Little sister, he's still going. I know, just let him. He's harmless. Sometimes. I was about to say. You know your romance self will not appreciate you doing anything to me. I know, that's why I'm behaving. Dion is the only conscious soul. He's gone insane from the forbidden magic. Yeah, I kind of noticed he was the only conscious one since he was so freaking talky. Yes, it's trying to get him to shut up is the problem sometimes. He doesn't exactly like me. Which makes me curious. Dark Petals, can you confirm or deny whether it is possible to save Archmage Dion, or is it like his fate is set in stone? It doesn't matter what I picked, he was going to end up with the fate he ended up with regardless. Be it by my hands, the blaster, well, yeah, the blaster, or by this one. by me? Ooh. My roses aren't down there. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Let's see. It was publicized as a rescue mission. Okay, so they were aware. He just didn't tell anyone about the voice / Gaster. He put together a team to try and find his child. Only after they made it to the underground did he tell the other mages it was actually a rescue mission. How old was the child? Was he like a small child or... Regardless. Are you trying to make me feel bad, Dark Petals? Are you trying to make me feel sympathetic towards him? I mean, I don't exactly hate the man, but at the same time... Things... You just honestly need to watch with them. You can't trust mages. One mistake a long time ago cost me quite a lot. Wingerding's first priority is always his family. Yes, which makes me think that if they had, like, fought back, and we know that Papyrus got hurt in one of these confrontations, yeah, it would have gone out of hand really quickly. Flowey enjoyed the show. Hooray for friendship. Oh, well, screw you, Flowey. I love you, little shit. It shell goes down your spell. Oh, shit. Haha, yes, the evil mastermind has appeared. Ugh, yes, I know. Oh? You're talking about someone in particular? Don't leave me with him, not in this thread, please. The pacification, lol. Yeah, he's pretty intense, huh? And that's him without me, like, getting any further with him yet. Alright, moving on to the next comment. We got it by Trinity, who said, haven't finished watching it, but bet it's great. And I love the sprites that you used. Oh, thank you so much. I'm popular or not. And I was correct. The video was awesome. Oh, thank you. I am popular. Yes, you are, Trinity. Enchanted Nulily said, I haven't been watching YouTube in a bit because of some busy stuff in real life. Hope I didn't miss much. You haven't. I got sick. And hello again. So hello to everybody here. I have given everybody hearts and thumbs up. So let's move on to the next video. Well, it looks like he's gone for now. So that being said, let's get on to the next comment section, shall we? Oh, yes, please do, darling. Oh, God. Oh, hi. Why are you here? Oh, you know me. I just had to pop in and check on my little darling. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, you look so cute with your little flowers. Did you pick those? Yes, I did. Oh, did you make that yourself? Yes, I did. Oh, look at you being as creative as me. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, isn't she precious? Who exactly is the little teddy bear? He's my brother. You don't have a brother. Apparently I do now. He's a little bit delusional. Oh, well then. In that case, I'm willing to adopt him, I suppose. Really? Well, yes, of course, if he's as cute as you. And besides, you had a hand in creating him, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Then he can be our child. What? Why not? I'd be totally down for being a father. Especially if you'd be my wife. Oh my god! We're on Sans' route in Mafiafell. Calm down! Alright, I'll try to. But you look so adorable right now. I just want to hug you. Oh my god, you hug me anyway. I know. You're just that cute. Now come down here. There we go. Much better. Really, Gaster? Of course. I could pull you lower. No. Alright. You just sit right there. No. You're just so adorable right now. Little sister, who exactly is he and why is he manhandling you? It's complicated. Let's just focus on this first and then I'll explain it later. Alright, you better explain it later, little sister. I would love to hear this explanation. Especially with your cute reactions. Oh my god. What have I got myself into? A lot, actually. You tend to be a magnet for that, which is why I need to watch over you. I really can't wait for the next part of my story. I know you can't, neither can your other version. Isn't it just? Alright, continue. I'm sorry for interrupting. Alright. So, obviously, for you two, I have the same problem. Oh, what problem is that, darling? I kept getting locked into a bad ending. Oh, would you care to read for me what exactly is going on here? Oh, right. Sorry. I thought I actually read it out. I'm not sure if I did. Gosh, I got distracted because of what you said. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help it. When I'm near you, the words just flood out of my mouth. You're so cute. Focus! Oh, I'm so sorry. Continue. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so for you two, you've got the same problem I did. You actually got locked into a bad ending because you either missed a step involving Mr. Scott. You need to witness his son sadly getting murdered by looking out the window at night. You need to then talk to him when he's crying on the streets and actually stay with him. And then in chapter 5, you need to stay home and go and check on him. Other than that, the only other thing that could have probably resulted in you getting locked into a bad ending is if you don't have all 7 clues, because you need them. Without them, yeah, you're just locked into the bad ending. Not a fun time. I'm going to heart, thumbs up. Which is why I included the scene at the start, which I did. So our next comment is by none other than Leia G, aka darkpetal16, who created this one. Sans is a cute little jelly bean. Yes, he is. Woman, shut up, I'm not a jelly bean. Sans, be nice to her. I don't like being called like a little jelly bean. But you are a jelly bean. You're a cuddly jelly. Fine. Only you can say it, though. Oh, can I call him a jelly bean? That sounds freaking funny. Shh! He's not supposed to hear you. Oh, but why not? Because then he might also appear here, and I can only handle one of you at a time. Oh, come now, you have the little teddy bear. Yeah, but he's not doing anything. Except judging him very harshly. Judge away. Your opinion does not matter to me. Hers does. Moving on. Poor sweet Lawrence. He's such a kind person. Yes, he is. I'm kind of sad, but it also makes sense that he would have to take that step and would have to take someone's life at some point since he is in the homicide police force, right? So it just comes with the territory. Look, I'll take you in even if you end up being a serial killer. That's right. Lawrence Appreciation Club. Of course. I mean, he's my brother at the end of the day. Who cares if he kills a bunch of people? No judging over here. I won't judge. I'll just protect you. You're just so adorable. Oh my god. I think your friend's not focusing. He's more than my friend, and that's the problem. What do you mean, little sister? Oh yes, have you not told him what you and me are yet, darling? No, don't worry. Spoilers. He'll have to wait to find out. Anyway, moving on. No genocide for me, got it. Sans, you gotta do it for me. Okay? Lol. Yes, because it would make sense. I'd have to turn to one of them to do it. I know Wingerdings is capable of doing it. I know Sans is more than capable of doing it. He will probably take it upon himself if something happens to me to be that force of nature. But of course I will, darling. Now, baby doll, you just stay out of trouble, though, and leave all the fighting to me. I will, because I need to stay a pacifist. Your dislike for yellow flowers is heartbreaking. Poking out face. No, it's not, and it's rightly so. Yellow flowers are just the staple of the underground, okay? Had you chosen any other color, I would have been fine. But you chose yellow. Why did you do this to me? But I will say I did correct it in my friendship one. So we are going with yellow roses in that one. So just to clarify, I have fixed it. So it's yellow in that one. Oh, you have? Oh, that's exciting. Wait. What do you mean? Elaborate. Well, you see, when you pick yellow roses, the serial killer, Dr. Rose, shows up. And then for some reason, he's like madly in love with you. What? Okay, darling, would it be alright if I take you to the lab and then lock you up there? I don't want that serial killer near you. Nope. Darling, I know it's... No, you're not allowed to interfere in this one. This is a completely different AU and you don't exist in it. A variant of me does. Yes, but he's not like you. He isn't. No, you're worse than him. I know. I can protect you better. I will be very cross if they don't protect you. Little sister, don't worry, I've got it. He's fine. He just gets a little bit stressed. He's fine. Cuddle me. Alright, I'll cuddle. You just keep cuddling me. There we go. See? Huh. How did you do that? I'm magical. I just have that way with him. Moving on. But yeah, I did fix it, so... I have nothing against Yellow Rosa in general. It's just the color yellow is my issue. Oh, smart woman, laughing my ass off. Very used to it, criminal-ridden city. Yes, it is a criminal-ridden city. It's freaking ridiculous that we choose to live here. No, don't even answer, it's fine. Why does the screen keep jumping? I have no clue. Anyway, poor Mr. Scott, too old to be kidnapped. Really? So they just chose to just flat out kill him? That's just flat out rude and inconsiderate. But wait, so... They need them to be young then, for a reason. Okay, because young are healthy, so they can't have any old ones. Okay. But again, that makes sense. They need healthy young men for some reason. Maybe they're only compatible for something, I don't know. Calling Edward Lucius made me snort. Hey, if the name fits him, it fits him. He reminded me of a freaking Malfoy, okay? It just came to mind he was spoiled. And it does suit him. Rip Robert. I know. I feel so bad for Robert. I only knew him for a short while. And all I'm going to remember him for is a box. This screams Dermere to me. Oh, yes it does. This whole entire thing screams Dermere. They obviously have connections when it comes to power. They provided the city with crystals, the powers, the whole entire city. They also gave them lights. What the hell did they get in return? And on top of that, the mafias won't go for their mining operations. What the frick are they getting out of this? Are they getting people to experiment on? Are they allowed to keep doing bad shenanigans? If I find out Al's got something to do with my freaking brother's disappearance, I'm kicking that goat's ass. Stop bringing Robert up. Robert is a traumatic memory for MC. Rest in peace. Yeah, he's not just traumatic experience for her. He's also a freaking traumatic experience for me. Someone who makes your heart jump right over your chest. Literally. I should not have laughed as hard as I did at that imagery. No, feel free to laugh. You scolding Lawrence so you can get your wedding with Sans? Were you scolding your brother just to get a wedding with me? I will scold my brother from here to next week if I don't get my wedding with at least one of you. I mean, a papyrus would be so freaking cute in a wedding. I know. Absolutely. Baby Bones is so adorable. Then we can tease him. But also, if anybody dared say no at the wedding. Yes, I know. You drop them in the void. We would just completely skip our wedding and just marry already. Wingedings, we can't. I told you to call me Gaster. Okay, darling. You call me darling? No wedding yet. But you're down for it. Oh my god. Shh. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. I know. Just ignore me. But I can't. I know. Isn't that wonderful? Little sister, would you like me to interfere? No. It's fine. I can do this. We've got this. Moving on. I can't tell you that. It would spoil if Lawrence is alive or not. I don't think Lawrence is. He is and isn't alive, if that makes sense. I have a really bad feeling that one of the things I predicted may actually be true. Because we're hearing him. And the only time I've been able to hear anybody is when, like, a soul is in the liquid stuff. Like it was with Gaster. And I'm hoping that that's not what's become of him. And that he's just able to call out to you or something. If, I like the capital if Lawrence is alive, there'll be a proposal. Which means if he's not alive, I'm not getting my freaking proposal. I am sad. Because this means there's a higher chance that I'm not going to get my wedding proposal. Meaning these guys will never get to marry me. Oh, but darling, there's a chance that me and you could, you know. Forget about them, you've got me. What? I'm sure Dark Petals would consider giving me my dream wedding. No, your dream wedding be something entirely different. It would probably end up being a freaking bad ending, knowing my luck. Oh, come now. It would be a dream come true for me. Oh my god. You're so cute. I know. Just keep judging, Lawrence. It's fine. That aside, huh? You thinking about Wingeding's bad ending? Oops, too traumatic? No, too memorable. Yeah, if anything happens to Papyrus that he can't handle, oh my god, Wingedings and Sans would lose their minds. Like I said, I imagine people wouldn't survive. Jennifer is a scared little bean. Yes, she is. I giggled writing the bra comment too. Yeah, that really shouldn't have made me laugh, but it did. Blood of one of your own means family of the police. Police are pretty tight-knit. They let MC go out of respect for Lawrence's services to the force. MC doesn't have a phone in their apartment, too expensive, so MC left the apartment and went to the Black Swan. Police weren't holding them hostage at their apartment, they just passed a warning. Well, they can shove the warning up where the sun don't shine. I don't care for their warnings. Michaela said, you have no idea how excited I was when I saw this. Hot. Well, I'm glad that you're excited. I'm excited too. Awesome video as always. Followed the whole thing, but I still don't get the option to stop by Scott's house. I keep dying to the doctor. Well, you probably missed the events. Do you have all 7 clues? You need all 7 clues. You need to see his son getting killed and shot at nighttime when you hear like a bunch of commotion outside your window, and you also need to talk to him and like stay with him while he's crying. Eventually after that, you will get to see him again because he comes to your apartment, and that's what saves you from getting killed. From an event with Gaster. I beg your pardon? Not you. Oh, okay. So cute. Oh, god damn it. Let's move on to the next video. Okay, so we also have a comment on if Mafiafell Papyrus' romance route, Chapter 7, Episode 2. Michaela says, I just realized in Chapter 8, when you're staying with the skeleton brother, things are going to be so spicy. They're also going to be really problematic because we need to watch out for Wingedings' sleep schedule and not being nosy. But the MC can be quite freaking nosy when she wants to be, and that's like my one little gripe with her, is how nosy she is. And I really hope she doesn't become sentient on her own and freaking wake up Wingedings, because I swear, if she does, she's on her goddamn own. I'm not being held responsible for her stupidity. Oh, come now. Twinkle, you need to be a little bit nicer to the MCs. I'm trying, I really am. I know. Oh, you're so cute. Stop it. But I am excited for the spiciness. I really can't wait. Sans is like more directly spicy. Papyrus is a little bit more like cutesy, rather. And then you've got Wingerdings. If he's home, he's surely got time for me then, right? So long as nothing else happens to me. Oh, I hope nothing happens to you. After all, you're mine. Oh, God. Shall we move on to the next comment? Next video, yep, off we go. Okay, so our final comment is for If Mafiafell Asriel Ch7 Chapter 7 Episode 2. This one is by Lady again, aka darkpetal16, the creator of said game, who wrote the following. Cold nose nuzzle. I freaking love the fact that we get to nuzzle his nose. Even if he's got a fluffy nose, it's so freaking cute. Fluffy cuddly boy. Yeah, the Dremirs are legit awful in that story. Whether you're like Tori or Asgore in this story, it's hard to say. I'm assuming I'm probably going to love Tori regardless, so long as she's not cuckoo loco like the freaking fanfic version. Because I hate them in that one. The thought of a waifu keeping Lawrence indoors at all times makes me giggle. Yeah, I just love that fact. We should have gotten a waifu, then nothing would have happened to him. Oh, are you going to set your brother up with someone? I can think of a few. Oh, really? And who would that be? And I? She needs to get out of the lab more. That way I can get away with things more often. But she's into Alphys. I know, but still. Maybe you could set your brother up with one of mine. Oh my God, no. Why not? I don't... Just keep looking at the roses. Oh, but I'm not looking at the roses anymore. I'm looking elsewhere. I can tell. Oh, you've got such a cute blush. Oh, God. The things I put up with. Ted Lawrence, you've been awfully quiet over there. I know, he's very, bright and unexpected. Yeah, a lot of people are like that with him. Let's see. Wingerdings walking MC down the aisle. Lol. Oh my God, the idea of Wingerdings just dropping a bride on her wedding day in the void because she rubbed him the wrong way. That's hilarious. And imagine when somebody says, I object. They are gone. You won't even freaking hear them again. They'll never be seen at another wedding after that. Underswap Gaster. Oh my God, he does sound proud. Oh, don't I always? I'm very proud, you know. I'm like a proud papa. I'm just so proud. Oh my God. I couldn't be as more happy as can be right now. Although I can think of a few other things that make me super happy. Behave. Your suspicious sniff at the medical textbooks. Haha. No, that is flat out freaking suspicious. I don't freaking care. Why was it medical books? We got freaking Dr. Rose hanging about, okay? And yellow flowers are something I associate with the freaking Dremirs all the goddamn time. I swear. If I find out the freaking Dremirs have anything to do with this bloody thing, tables will flip. Why has he got a medical thing? Is it his? Is it Kara's? Is it somebody else? Who the frick belongs to the freaking medical book? Where did they get him from? Who gave it to them? Is it important? Why was it actually acknowledged? Why did it freaking matter he was looking at the freaking medical textbook? I can't respond at all. Sorry. Comments without spoiling anything. God freaking damn it. Am I anywhere close? Am actually some of my guesses even remotely close? Just out of mere curiosity. Anybody that's actually watching this through, has any of my like comments or like any of my like theories or like ideas actually made sense to people? Kara's head pops out from under Asriel's bed. Why are you under the bed laughing my ass off? I mean, of all the places Kara could choose. Under the bed, really? You laugh at drunk Tori. Well, it's just like, it was just so freaking spontaneous. Why are they trying to make Tori drunk? Does she need to be drunk? Will she, like, be more complacent to allow a woman to, like, stay with them? Why exactly does she need to be drunk? Am I being snuck into the house? Is that what's happening? I thought I could just casually walk in. Probably not a good idea. You don't know how Asgore is with humans in this one, right? Oh, chill. Besides, why would you want to go in their house? You can be in mine. Oh, my goodness. Try to behave. I'm trying, but it's really hard. You're just so cute today. I can't say that because I can say that because of her children are still alive, she's not insane like the main story. Oh, that's a freaking relief that she's not that insane, because my goodness, that version of Tori, I don't like that one. I don't want to mess with that. I will be out the freaking door. Forget goddamn trying to find Lawrence if I have to deal with that one. But I can't, no comments on Asgore. The thing is though, for Asgore, as far as I can remember about how bad he was, I just thought he had an issue with like Papyrus touching Kara in like one section in the fanfic. So he just didn't like others that he considered like lower class or inferior touching any of his kids. At least Kara, because he said like Papyrus gave him a disease or something. That was like as far as I could remember. But I can't remember what else Asgore did. I just remember it was pretty bad. I'll have to read it again. Is Lawrence alive or dead? Who can say? Okay, so again, I want to say that in terms of like Lawrence, I think it's more like we're racing against time trying to save him from a fate that's already happened to him. Because we've gone through this cycle, we failed, and then we've had to go back again to try. Kind of like you do in normal Undertale, that's what I'm thinking. You begged for it to be a bad ending. Oh, yes, because I don't want him to be freaking dead. Not after going all this way to try and find him. He's my big brother, and I've grown to really attached to him now. Oh, that's adorable. Besides, I mean, he's got good morals in him. He probably was trying to help someone when he got taken. Stupid boy. Not really stupid. He probably did it with like a good intentions, a good freaking heart. He's probably gone or something. I'm gonna probably mourn, okay? I'm gonna like assume he's freaking dead already. No, don't cry. I will. If he is dead, I'm going to freaking cry. I'm gonna say right now, I will blubber. Your brain not being able to focus, I understand completely, and your concern over the bouquet, okay, is delightful. The fact that it's a bouquet, I swear to God, if Daisy's freaking son is anything to do with Dr. Rose, I am going to strangle that man. I'm stating it right now. If Daisy's freaking son turns out to be goddamn Dr. Rose, I will personally go to Daisy's shop and strangle that man. He better not be for the freaking Dr. Rose, because he would technically have medical knowledge as well. There's far too many freaking candidates. Like, and the problem was we couldn't really tell if it was a monster or a human, because it was wearing a goddamn mask on their heads. Are they freaking part of a cult? Why can't you remember better? Followed by the quiet. What? I love hearing you thinking through this. Well, yeah, because we died so many freaking times. Our soul is like, yoo-hoo! You're forgetting something important, stupid! Oh my God, to the realization of the resets and deaths to the others. You noticed in the yellow roses only bloom when the character moved in. I loved it. Well, yeah, because it was quite striking. Why weren't they blooming before? And how did my character know for a fact they weren't blooming until we moved in? Why did they only start blooming when we moved in? What was different about us that suddenly they were like, ooh, happy flowers need to burst into bloom? Oh, well, that's interesting. Maybe it's to give Dr. Rose a clue that somebody finally came home. What do you mean? I mean, somebody has to lead you along like a little puppet on strings. I'm not the only one that does it. Oh my God. What? I hope it's nothing like that. Is that why you're wearing yellow roses? Maybe. I will not allow him to take you. I know you won't. In fact, I will pop up in that episode if you get taken. Oh, come now. What are the chances of me getting kidnapped? I normally just end up dead. And besides, they're only kidnapping males. What would they want with a girl? Don't answer that. I can't comment. That would confirm if he's alive or not. You're learning more about Dr. Rose in the next arc. Oh, freaking God. Yay, good gooey gravy. Fantastic. That's also why my character has the roses on her head. She's prepped for the Dr. Rose arc. Oh, really? Well then. I better get my own set of roses. Huh? Why? After all, I want to join, and I can see that all of you are wearing flowers. Oh, you're just so cute. You're not letting go of me, are you?
Nope, not anytime soon.
Oh, dang it. Well, that's the last of the comments. So now we can get into our final goodbyes.
Are you alright there? You seem to have forgotten what you were going to say.
It tends to happen. Anyway, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we will now head off to continue along the friendship route.
Oh, and I will definitely be popping up.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. I want to make sure that nothing happens to you, and someone needs to keep a better eye on you.
I'm doing it just fine.
Forgive me, little teddy bear, but honestly, I would rather take care of her myself. I can at least send my blasters to keep an eye on her.
Alright. Really? You're okay with this?
Well, I don't know him personally, but he seems to care a lot about you.
In a very creepy way?
Well, yes, but he hasn't hurt you. Exactly.
Do I need to tell him what you're starting to do in the lab?
No. Don't spoil anything for him. Let him keep his innocence.
Huh? Don't worry about it. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Goodbye.